morning, my beautiful beings. How are you today? So the topic that has been coming up a lot in the last few days from emails and comments I've received is, what is love? Let me know in the comments below before we even start this video. What is love to you? What does it mean? What does love mean? What is it to be in love? What is it to be love? Just the word love. When you hear that word, right, let's just do an exercise to gain clarity on what you think love is. So close your eyes for a second. Take a deep breath in. As you release that breath, relax your body completely. Let go of any tension in your body right now. Take another deep breath in. And this time, I want you to focus on that word, love. See the 4 letters, L-O-V-E, in front of you right now. What does this word mean to you? What is love to you? Let the words speak to your heart. What is love? What is love? All right, my beautiful beings, when you are ready, you can open your eyes. Pause this video and write in the comments what came up for you. What is love? What does love mean? What does it even mean? Do you even know in your heart? What is love? So, now that I've given you lots and lots of time to think about it for yourself, what does it mean for you? And for each one of you, love will mean a different thing, because it depends on what love looked like when you were growing up. Did you grow up with loving parents that were affectionate towards each other all the time, always showering each other with hugs and kisses and showing each other how much they loved each other? Did you grow up with parents that showered you with love, showered you with hugs and kisses, and spent every moment telling you how much they loved you? Did you grow up in a house where your parents hardly spoke to each other? They hardly spoke to you. Did you grow up in a house where your parents were always yelling at each other, always criticizing each other, and therefore always criticizing you? What we grow up with is what we feel, we think is what love is. And sometimes we know within ourselves, we just know that this isn't love. What we are experiencing in our childhood, this just isn't love. We know it. We just know it. But for many of us, this is what we think love is. This is how love is expressed. And it all has to do with our beginnings, how we started. For many of us, present company included, I was taught that love is finding your soulmate. Love is about spending your whole lifetime finding your soulmate, your soul partner, and then together building a life, having children, raising those children. But love was all about a partner, finding the one. This is what I grew up with. And so when I fell in love the first time, I thought, oh, he is the one. It just felt so right that we would be together forever and we would be growing old together. And then I stepped into my first depression while I was still with him. And I came out of that and I realized, well, hang on a minute. If he is the one, why do I feel so alone in this world? Why do I feel like my love doesn't matter? Why do I feel unloved? Why do I still feel unloved if he is the one? If he's my soul partner? Why do I feel empty inside? Why do I feel like I don't want to be here anymore? This is just too hard. It's too painful. And I don't want to suffer anymore. I'm done with suffering. If you are with the one, how can you feel all those things? How is that even possible? Aren't they supposed to make you feel loved and complete and whole? Isn't that the purpose of the one? Isn't that the purpose of your soul partner? So many questions. This all came about because of a comment that's come through. Now, I wanted to assure that person, they'd sent me an email, and obviously in the email all this information was private. It wasn't something they wanted to share. And so from emails, I will pick at things that I feel are important and use them as examples of my own life where I know that that's happened already, and bring it forward, because we are here to serve. In every moment, I'm always looking at what is here that can be brought forward, that can serve. You know, lately, I'm looking at doing all these coaching packages and putting them together. And just this morning, I was thinking, I'm not creating these packages to help others, to assist others. When we say that we're here to help you, it means it's like we're taking away your power, that you somehow need us. You need our assistance, you need our guidance. Serving is different to helping. When we say we're helping you, it's like there's something that is wrong with you and we're trying to fix it. Helping. We're here to help you. Serving is different. You have the power always when we serve, and we offer. In serving you, we offer you all these different options, and you choose in every moment what suits you, what's for you, what you want, what you feel in your heart that you need. For me, the word help is more about stepping in and taking over. You know, as I was looking at these coaching packages today, I thought I can't use the word help because I'm not really here to help anyone. I'm here to serve. And I know all the beautiful courses I've done, all the information I've gathered over the years, I know it's all spirit and it's all been serving me to be here in this moment, to be able to serve you. Serve. It's such a beautiful word. To be of service. To have information that can serve others on their journey. Because I can't know. You know, when people say, oh, I can help you with this, how do I know what it is that you need? How do I know what it is that you want? How can I help you? How can I assist? Only you know what's right for you. And all I can do is serve you with what I have, with what I've been given. Bring the information forward, and those that need it, those that want it, will use it. This is our path. We're here to be of service. It's so clear to me. And today, this is something that was coming through so strongly. Love is serving others in every moment. You know, we seem to think, there was someone I was talking to about the beautiful animation called Up. I'm not sure if in America it might have a different name. Here in Australia, it was a Pixar animation, I think, and it was called Up. And it was about this beautiful elderly man. And I love working with elderly people, with seniors, whatever the correct terminology is. I love them dearly. I would never want to disrespect them in any way. And it's about this beautiful older man, Mr. Fredrickson, I think his name was. And it shows the beautiful life he had with his wife, how they met. And for a long time, that animation resonated with me because they couldn't have children. And that was us with my husband for such a long time. I couldn't fall pregnant. And so every time I watched that movie, that resonated so strongly in my heart, that sadness, that emptiness of not having children and yearning for them. And so you watch the beautiful movie and their beautiful love story. And then she passes away because that is the beginning of his new adventure. Even though at the time he doesn't know that, Mr. Fredrickson. Sometimes we think when our life partner dies, that's the end. We have nothing to live for. There's nothing else. Hands up if you are one of these people that think that your partner is everything, and the day they die, you have nothing to live for. It's over. Game over. And perhaps that is your experience in this lifetime. Perhaps that's it. You came to live for one being, completely, wholly, giving your heart to that one person, and that's it. And that's a beautiful experience as well. But the lesson in this gorgeous animation called Up, where the movie really starts, is when a little boy comes knocking at his door and needs his help to get his last badge for Scouts or whatever it was that they were doing, Cubs, Scouts, whatever it's called. I haven't seen it in a long time. And then they get swept away off on this adventure and end up becoming the most unlikeliest of friends. You see, when a person passes away, no matter how much you loved them, for me, it always opens up a space for another person to come. Now, having said that, to me, love is not a romantic partner that you have, your one soulmate that you find and spend the rest of your life with that person and you have this perfect life together. Perhaps for many that is the dream and that is the life that you have. And it's a wonderful experience. It's a fairy tale. But to me, love is a dog. Love is a child. Love is my mother-in-law. Love are my parents. Love is my sister. Love are my friends. Love is all of it. One does not take away from the other. Our hearts are big enough to love all of it. What holds us back from loving is fear. We've been hurt before. We've had experiences where we've loved and we've been hurt. That love wasn't reciprocated the way we would have liked. And that was the experience you came to have. But when love leaves in some way, be it a partner, be it a child that you have, it creates a space for something else to come in, for another being to be loved by you. And unless you open your heart, that being cannot come in. If your belief is that that one partner was it, and there is nothing else after that, there's no life that's worth living after that, you are closing so many doors to so many beings that are yearning to receive your love. Yearning. There are so many beings on this planet that are lonely, that are afraid. So many beings that have never experienced love. They don't know what it is. You know, working with the elderly, I go to so many nursing homes, and there are so many of them that just sit there day after day. Their families are so busy with life, their children, their grandchildren. They don't have time to come and see them, sometimes for weeks. And they sit there, waiting for someone. Giving love doesn't mean that you have to be in that person's life 24/7. It doesn't mean you have to see them every single day, every single hour. Giving love can be as simple as visiting an elderly neighbor that's all by themselves. Maybe once a week, drop in, have a cup of tea, talk about the weather, talk about the news, talk about whatever it is that interests them. Allow them to be seen, allow them to be heard. This is what love is. Seeing others where they're at. The easiest way to stop feeling lonely is to find others that are lonely and make friends. Start a conversation. Why? Because you are serving them. You have the intention of serving them, of getting to know them. And perhaps not all of them will be a match. You know, you may go to a nursing home and find that 9 out of 10 of them are so grumpy you can't stand to be around them, but there'll be one. There'll be one that somehow you will connect to. There's one out there waiting for you. One person. All it takes is one person. Do you know the beautiful story of the starfish? The ocean was spitting out all these starfish one day. They were all being washed ashore. And a little girl goes running up to them and picks up a starfish, and she's just about to throw it into the ocean. And the mum says, "What are you doing?" And she says, "I'm trying to save them, Mummy. Don't you know they'll die if they stay out here on the sand? They'll dry up and they'll die." And the mum's looking at them. There's hundreds of them being washed up. And she says, but you can't save all of them. And the little girl looks at the mum and looks at the starfish in her hand, and she says, but I can save this one. It makes a difference to this one. It's not about you going out there to save others. And the magic that happens, my beautiful beings, the magic is that we think that we're going out to give our love, to assist another. And the magic that happens is that that love, that service, that assistance is rewarded to us. We are the ones that receive it without even noticing it. In seeking out that one person, they will gift you infinitely in more ways than you can imagine. They're assisting you in opening your heart again, or perhaps for the first time. All right, my beautiful beings. It reminds me of when we go to the shelter and we pick up a rescue dog. You know, every time I've brought home a dog, and I think I am giving it a better life. I am, giving it a beautiful home. It's safe, it's fed. And what I find in return is that I am gifted infinitely by their unconditional love. I receive so much more than what I can possibly give that beautiful dog. So much more. And people that have dogs know exactly what I'm talking about. The love that you receive from them, that beautiful unconditional love, is just priceless. All right, my beautiful beings. There'll be more on this in the videos to come. We love you dearly. Click like and subscribe so you don't miss any of the messages. And share these beautiful videos. Perhaps there is someone out there waiting to hear this beautiful message today. Bye for now.